Hello, welcome back, Suburban Hunt 365. I'm DJ. Today I've got my own personal Remington 700 behind me here. It's a 308, obviously bolt action. I've got Bushnell XLT, Trophy XLT with the DOA 600 on top. But we're not here about the scope, we're here about the rifle. The issue that I'm having, which most 700s have this from what I'm understanding, is that once I fire the round, I eject the case and I go to slide in another round. The bolt does not pick up that second round and it just slides right over the top of it. I've seen things on forums about bending this and bending that, and quite frankly, I just want a box magazine. The other thing is that you can get these 5-round magazines and just put 5 rounds downrange, slap in another box magazine. This one does have the BDL on the bottom, so it does have this plate. If you had the ADL models, you would not be able to do that because you would not be able to, you wouldn't have the hole here for that bottom plate. So what I have is a Lagacy Arms kit. Right here, if we can get this shown. So it actually has the trigger guard, magazine well, and actually does come with a mag. I'll actually put that down at the bottom. It is a Lagacy Sports drop in. I'm hoping it's just that simple. Hopefully it is simply just 2 screws out, take out the old, put in the new. I went ahead and bought 2 extra magazines because why not? Now I was lucky enough to find on one of the videos, or the forums rather, that if you're going to order these for this Lagacy model for the 5-round magazines, you want to get the ATI M5 R308. ATI M5 R308. The reason that I say that is because on top here, as you can see, it shows it for the Howa. And then if you read down through this, it lists the Howa M15, Weatherby, Vanguard, Mossberg 1500, Winchester, or sorry, Smith & Wesson M1500. It does not actually list the Remington 700 as one of the ones for this magazine. But when you look at the magazine, it comes with the kit. It is identical to these, and we'll see if it works. Alright, so the gun is in fact safe. There are no rounds in the gun. To add to the safety measure, I'm going to go ahead and remove the bolt. For those of you that may or may not know, to release the bolt on a Remington 700, you can see this little button right here. You just press that up and then this just slides right on out. So now the bolt is completely out of the rifle. No way this thing's gonna fire. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, now we got it flipped upside down. We're gonna go ahead and take these 2 screws out, but once you take these 2 screws out, naturally the barrel and everything up here is going to want to come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start these. I'm not going to take them off. I'm going to start these loose, just to break them loose to where I can do it with my hand. And then I'm going to flip the rifle back over and then finish taking these screws out. Alright, now with both screws out, the barrel and everything just comes right off. Go ahead and set that to the side. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, we're going to actually drop and just pull that right out. Whole thing just comes out just like so. As you can see, these guys look pretty dang close to the same size here. So let's just see if he drops in like advertised. That is a pretty good snug fit. Pretty snug fit. I'm liking that. Now what I did have to do is kind of lead this front end here in first, and then kind of do a pivot down on the trigger guard here. Get that to set down. Now this is a Hogue mold stock, so it is a little bit forgiving on this. I don't know that it would be as smooth with a wooden or even a full synthetic stock. But that is a nice fit. I like that. But since I have this open, I'm going to take this opportunity to clean a little bit in here. So I'm going to clean this stuff off and I'll be right back with you. Alright, now we got this thing all cleaned up. Shame on me for letting it get that way. Now we're going to really test her and see. Drop that right on top of there. Man, that just fits like a dream. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start the screws from underneath. Line those up. Alright, now when you're putting these on here, you got the two screws. One screw will be longer than the other one. The longer screw goes closer to the buttstock. So go ahead and get those in there. Go ahead and get the front one in there, which again is going to be the shorter screw. Well, it would help if this stayed with my screwdriver. Go ahead and tighten those up. Now, I will be going back and putting Loctite on this. Right now, we are just seeing how well this drop-in goes in. Alright, let's see how well this magazine goes. Man, that was smooth. Smooth as butter. Alright, let's go ahead and put this bolt back in here. Man. Can't be that easy, can it? Oh. Alright, well, so this seems to be a little bit stiff down here. Pressing, this is the actual magazine release. Let me zoom in here on this. Right here on the front is your mag release, and that is a tiny button. Oh wow. Yeah, they could have made that a little bigger. Wow. Alright, let's load a mag up and see what happens. Alright, we got 5 rounds here. Let's see how easy this goes. Pretty smooth. Now these mags are completely plastic, so I'm not too crazy about that. We'll see how it goes. 5th round's a little stiff. You can definitely tell it bottoms out. There's not a whole lot of play in that, which is a good thing. Let's see how this works. That is all the surface space that's on top of that magazine. Be curious to see. Alright guys, we made it out to the range. I've got a fully loaded 5-round magazine here. The gun is currently on safe. We're just going to go ahead and run these 5 rounds and see how smooth this bad boy works. Here we go. Well, definitely cannot be mad at that. 5 rounds, 12-inch gong, 100 yards. Took a little over 13 seconds, but that was operator. I'm sure that the gun itself could go faster if I could go faster. So I really enjoy this drop-in kit. It was fantastic, easy to use, easy to put back in. The only issue that I had with it was the mag release. That's the only thing, the only real downside to it that I can see. But if you can get past that, it is definitely worth the upgrade. If I had to do it all over again, I would.